Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games, and welcome back to our personal space. How are you all doing? I'll wait for your responses. So Fardarella's back here at work. She's thinking, I was ready for another busy day at work when the mayor walked in with someone new. I remembered seeing him on the shuttle. He had an infectious smile. Oh no, I got smile disease. And just a hint of an accent. Who the fuck is that?
Fardarella, I'd like you to meet Mr. Callahan. He's the sort of jack of all trades here.
Uh-oh. Is that a new Jack to replace Jack off?
Helping out wherever we need it. He can help you out some of the time.
I don't remember him being introduced at the beginning.
Oh, they call me Brennan. Oh, and I know we've met already. I'll never forget a pretty face like yours.
You know what? I'm a strong, independent woman, and that douchebag better know I am more than just a pretty face. I'm more of just a pretty face, I hope. No, I know it. Best represent.
Oh, of course. I just remembered that I meant I remembered you, but I could understand how you might not remember me.
Why? You too busy, like, trying to get other people's lucky charms there, bro? He winked at me playfully. She's married, you whore! Was he flirting with me? I didn't have time to think about it. There was too much work to do. It was nice to have him around, especially when things got busy later in the day. He didn't wait for me to ask him to do things, but he didn't get in my way either. Whoa, he just butt-bopped you across the room.
It was a pleasure working with you today, Fardarella. Oh.
He looked into my eyes intently as he shook my hand. His gaze was direct, friendly, and amused. I looked away. Apparently he's sexualized it too much. Thanks for your help today.
Anytime. Oh, do you have any lucky charms? I love them.
I walked home, trying not to think about Brennan. When I got there, Jack off greeted me with a kiss. That sounds... Is that like just in your face? I think he kissed you with his hip.
So, how was work today?
Great! I got some help! The mayor sent Brendan Callahan to help me out once in a while.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
Haven't we all been there? Everyone who's ever been in a relationship or you like someone, you're like, oh, I really like this person. And they're like, oh, I spent this date with this really nice person of the opposite sex. And you're like, yeah, I'm really fucking happy for you. Really happy. I hope you never see them again. You don't say the last part, but you think it. You know you think it.
What? Don't you think that's a good idea? I'm just a little suspicious of Brennan. He comes on the shuttle at the last second with no special skills, no family, and nobody else seems to think that's unusual. I guess they did ask mostly for couples and families to come. I used to be able to come. He seems nice enough, but I'm just wondering what the real purpose for him is to be here.
Jack off, that's your woman. Go murder him. We're on a new planet. I didn't see any sheriffs that came along. You are the law if you want to be. Murder him good.
You think he's a spy or something?
What?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's some unanswered questions here. Interesting. Spies are dreamy and romantic. Well, I'll keep an eye out, and if I see him sending coded messages to the aliens, I'm gonna let you know.
The next time Brennan helped out at work, he was as friendly ever, but I didn't feel as comfortable as before. I treated him politely but coolly, and we got a lot of work done. Good, good, be loyal to Jack off. I will punch you so hard in your motherfucking ovaries. Skill focus time! Oh, we're back at, what is it, Home Depot. Ever since the push to recycle or compost all our trash, I hope this is recycling and not, like, compost. Oh, look, it's the poop bin. I had been trying to think of some other uses for shuttle parts. I went down to the storehouse to ask how the shuttle parts were being distributed. I thought maybe I could make a sofa out of them. That's so fucking awesome. What was his voice again? I realize now this guy's had two different voices, but we'll go with the last one. We already gave you your seat for your bed. Oh, do you want to sleep on my seat? My ass seat. Oh, I don't have many extras. Asses? No, seats. Weren't you paying attention?
So, are there extras then?
Yes, but not enough for every family to have an extra, so we've been keeping them here. You know what? We're gonna barter. You know, we could be like, what about a lottery to see who gets them? Nobody else has asked for them, right? Why don't we just cut him in? She's learning these skills. You know, we'll make one for him. What if I make one for you and Sarah too? Are you trying to bribe me? Yes, I am. You're wearing a sash. It means you're evil. I've judged you by your sash. So yes. Yes, I am. Oh, no. Wait, of course not. No. We'd be helping each other out. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Get along as the colony? Look, bro, Cephas, this experiment in communism is not going to work. It's going to be like the early settlers who came to America. Very quickly, they realized they had to embrace capitalism because it forces people to work. I guess it's kind of a waste for them to be sitting there in storage. I like to put my nose next to them and smell them and imagine the asses that would be on them. Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, exactly. It's a waste of them being there. I'll come back later with Jack off to pick up the seats on our wagon. So they do have a wagon. That night, I told Jack off about my plan. You want a sofa? Do we even have room for that? You're so fucking weird. It would increase our seating capacity? What is she, fucking Data? No, we could use to watch movies. Watching movies on our kitchen chairs is great, but wouldn't it be nice if we had somewhere to snuggle up? Oh, I could touch boobies again. We don't watch that many movies, though. Besides, we can just sit and watch them in bed if we want to do that. It doesn't have to be movies. When you're planting the crops, you might want to read somewhere comfortable. Okay. I just want to make sure we'll actually be using a piece of furniture before bringing it into our tiny dwelling. Jack up, really? It's a couch! Of course you're going to use a couch! Who chooses crappy kitchen chairs over the couch? Then let's go! We're getting a couch, everybody. A sofa was just a little thing, but it made our little cabin seem so much more homey. What's up, homies? See, it was good I spent all those points in creativity. Now we have a better life, and because we have a better life, we're less stressed. And Brendan can go fuck off. I read a funny book my friend Sarah recommended. Sometimes it was so funny I laughed aloud even. Ha. Laughing felt good. Sometimes I worried about if we would make it, but I forgot all about it when I could laugh. Ha ha. Keep your laughing down. I'm trying to sleep. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Month 6 of 25. Our crops are starting to give it an abundant harvest. It's a good thing she married a farmer. You know? In a subsistence world, that's the way to go, friends. I bet back in the day, the farmers got all the pootie-tang. But unfortunately, with the rainy season starting, I paused there because I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, that must have been the day. You know, you walk into town and there's some hot chick, and someone's like, you want a book? And I'm like, baby, I got carrots. You need carrots to live. And she's like, oh, I love you. Put your dick in my lady hole. Man, that's romantic. The corn was being attacked by alien insects. A small segmented insect like a sow bug, but with thicker legs, was our main culprit. Fardarello, we really have to think of a way to stop these insects from eating our corn. What have you done so far? I tried picking them off individually, and they're just so many now, too many now to do that. I wish we could just kill them all at once. Dude, that's why pesticide was invented. You can't tell me you came to an alien world without pesticide. Sure, it might be like DDT, it might fuck up all the wildlife, but who cares? Human powers. I don't think we have the resources to do that, get them all at once. Yeah, that's why I was asking you for ideas. Well, she's a mechanic. I don't know, maybe she can make some robot. Like, that Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, and he can kill witches. We have a few options. Why don't we use the bugs as food? I mean, we can spray them with pesticide, but look, I know it's not romantic, right? Little insects, that doesn't sound good. I hear ya. If somebody's like, here's some insect casserole, I'm gonna be like, ugh. You've been watching too much stuff with Klingons in it. But if we use them as food, they're automatically coming to where we're growing food, and this is... We don't want to die our first year here, so we're gonna use the bugs as food. This is going to sound a little crazy, but I read that it's possible to make a flour out of certain kinds of insects. Oh, that's gonna be great when friends come over. This is really good bread! I haven't had any of these from our MREs. Where'd you get it? Oh, I made it out of the creepy little insects back there.
Don't mind if you get a leg. Okay, will it actually keep us alive?
Oh, you might want to find out if they're poisonous before you make death bread.
If these insects are anything like Earth insects, they're highly nutritious. You know, low in saturated fats and carbs and high in amino acids. What now? Well, you can find out if they're okay for us to eat, right?
Are you just telling your wife to go eat one? Jackoff is like, okay, they might be poisonous, honey. Why don't you take a bite first and let's find out.
Because if we can somehow process them, we may not go as hungry this month.
See, an alternate food source, and maybe we could sell it to the other douchebags in the colony. I couldn't imagine eating them as they were, so after I boiled them, I ground them up and combined them with flour to make bread. Well, it was a little more like crackers than bread. What about hardtack?
Oh, I would like his hardtack. Mine? You better not be thinking about Brennan.
Since flour was so heavy, it was a little plain, so I made some beet jam to go with it. Like, beetles? Oh, like... I hope you mean, like, beets out of the ground. I don't like those either. As opposed to, like, beetle jam. It's my beetle jam! If you say it 3 times fast, you summon him. Beetle jam, beetle jam, beetle jam!
It tastes kind of nutty. I dipped my balls in it earlier. Not really, but I want to. Gross, is this an insect leg?
I told you, I warned you earlier about that, sir.
Yeah, for the next batch, I'm going to try processing the flour a little differently. But for a first try, it's not bad, is it? It's a whole lot better than nothing, that's for sure.
One day I sprinkled them with garlic salt and roasted them. They were crunchy and dry, but edible. Garlic salt, that sounds damn fine.
So, eating these insects is great and all, but we should plant something else where that infested corn is right now.
Yeah, you're the farmer, do it.
Yeah, how do we get rid of the plants that are already there?
Plow them over.
Well, I could burn them all, and the ashes can fertilize the next crop.
Jack off the genius, everybody. Jack off the genius. And that one sentence is how the entire colony is burned to the ground. And they come and they find our charred remains when the next round of colonists get here.
Sounds better than nothing, I guess.
No, don't let him do that! We piled all the corn plants into a huge bonfire, it burned into the night, and made a big plume of smoke. What if it summoned some sort of space demons? Our neighbors, the Browns, came by to see the fire. Oh, let's have a bonfire. Let's get some beers. And we ate roasted insects as we watched the egg-infested crops turn to ash. Look at that. We have the monopoly now on the insects. We made it through another month on Talaam. Let's see what we're going to do this month. Hopefully we should be... Look at her health. Look at that. Blood pressure good, pulse rate good, temperature good. Oh, and she's kind of happy and he's super happy. See, if you're having problems in your relationship, make your boyfriend eat some bugs. Unless you're dating me, because if you do that, I'm going to leave you.
Congratulations, everyone. At the end of the month, we've been here for a whole Talaam year. We wanted to give everyone a time to celebrate their winter holidays, so at the end of the month, we'll take a week off for those, and also make plans for the new year.
I already hate the mayor. You don't tell me what days I get off. I'm on my own planet. I'm going to have my own celebration. It'll be Super Paul's Giving, where I give gifts to myself and you can watch, idiot mayor. Telling me what days I have off. I want my own. What was his voice again?
Hopefully there are plans for a group celebration. I'll bring me Lucky Charms. I painted my balls to look like a clover and a moon.
Yeah, I'll post... I don't remember her voice.
Yeah, I'll post a list of events for all the winter holidays, including a New Year's Eve party at the community center. Hey, Pete, any chance you could bring me a strong beverage? And I don't mean a pussy drink.
I don't think you could handle my latest batch, Brennan. You seem kinda like a baby pants.
Oh, I can't back down from that sort of challenge. Bring it on! It'll be strange to have Christmas without snow. I made a snowman once, and I called him Penis McGee, and I made him a snow peener, and my mom sent me to therapy.
When I lived in Chile, we'd always go to the beach for Christmas.
Oh, too bad it's not warm enough for that here.
End of messages. Brennan talks a lot. Alright, we're going to focus on work at work. Because we're going to focus... Let's see our current skill progression. Man, our creative is getting up there. I think that's why we built a couch. Probably should work on some of this other shit. Should work on spiritual in case Space Jesus shows up. I don't want to go to space hell. Alright, we're gonna study creative, and we're gonna spend some free time together with Jack off. Oh, play that funky bass. Play it on my face. Oh, the guitar is heavy. Just like your fat wife. Wait, alright. This is where we're going to end the LP. Back where we started at, Fardarella's mechanic shop. Man, we did a good job, though. We kind of saved the day, making people eat beetles and insect stuff. So far, we've done well. When we have kids and grandkids, they'll be like, "What was it like, Grandmama, when you formed the colony here?" I'll be like, "I made your grandpa eat some beetles. He's dumb. He's buried in the basement. Can we go visit him now?" "Yes, let's." I'll see y'all next time.